Welcome to Grow Your Garden with Sal, your go-to show for growing fresh veggies and thriving greenery. Visit the store at 113 Hilltop Drive in Columbia, where expert advice meets everything you need to grow. And don't forget to check out our YouTube channel, Grow Your Garden with Sal, for even more tips and tutorials. Let's dig in and get your garden growing. Here's Sal.
Hey everybody, good morning. I appreciate y'all tuning in to us. I am here in the studio with Josh.
Good morning. How's it going?
Oh, it was a hot one yesterday, wasn't it?
It was hot. You had an eventful morning.
I did. So we went out. I just released some doves at the Lexington Medical Center 5K. I believe that's what it's called. I'm not a runner, so I thought it was a marathon, but apparently a 5K and a marathon is totally different. But yes, I just released 8 doves at Forest Acres for Donnie Mercer's event in Lexington Medical Center. So it was a lot of fun, and the doves are certified homing pigeons. So they are trained to come home, so they don't just get lost. They're going to fly right back home. So that was a lot of fun.
If you ever need more pigeons, we get these white birds in a parking lot in Valentine. They, just saying, you can go out there with a big net and catch them. Behind the Zaxby's, the new Zaxby's in Valentine, there's a big parking lot with a Food Lion.
There's a dove releaser back there. Yeah.
Oh, is there?
Yeah. I've been by his place. I've never met him.
Really?
Because
that's why there's so many pigeons that's sit in that parking lot?
Yes, and that's another thing. People think, oh, this white dove goes out there and it dies. These are homing pigeons, the same pigeons that you see out on the power lines. Is that just that we bred these to have a little bit more of a homing instinct to actually come home most of the times. But if they see a sexy gray pigeon, they might hang around in the parking lot for a little bit.
That's actually really interesting. I think it's called the Heart and Soul Run.
Yes.
So that was put on. It's a really cool event. I saw some pictures from last year and stuff. But anyways, yeah, that's really honestly funny because my family always makes fun of it. Every time we go past that parking lot, there's always white pigeons in there. So
they're a lot of fun, and it's just one way that we keep the income going on the farm. We, of course, sell plants and seeds, and we teach gardening. But July, August, things wind down. We're harvesting. We're selling produce. Come pick your own produce. The dove releases are another thing that just helps out, keeps us in business. So
yeah, it's really cool. I'm always fascinated when I can go over there and see the pigeons, and I've actually never seen a release.
It's really pretty. Yeah, it's really pretty. Maybe we need to do one outside the studio one day.
I don't know about a bird outside the studio. I'm not a big fan of birds.
Just don't let them in the studio.
Yes. All right, so you can call in. This is your show, your time to ask questions to Sal. I'm not a big question answerer, but I can. I'll get you on the phone. I'll answer your call and ask you who you are and stuff like that. But you can call in 803-799-8255, 803-799-TALK, and that'll get you here. It's on the Groucho's Daily phone line.
It is. I won't do my tagline.
What is your tagline?
You won't be grouchy if you go to Groucho's.
See, that's not an official tagline, but you're welcome to say it. The only reason why we love Groucho's, so not the only reason, because there's so many great reasons to love Groucho's, but my dad owns a Groucho's up in Blythewood, and the station that we're on is a big sponsor. Groucho's is the big sponsor of the Point, so we really appreciate them. They got some of the best food ever, and I'm not just saying that because I have to, but they really do have really good food.
And they got vegetarian options, and they also have biodegradable to-go containers.
Yes, you know some. There's something really funny about that. I'll probably tell you one day, but there's a lot of funny things about that biodegradable, which I'll have to say it at one point. But yeah, so it's a great time to garden still.
Yes. Hot weather.
My garden is thriving, I will say. I did try to almost hurt my...
He did pressure wash his plants.
Yes, but that was an accident.
They were crying.
It won't happen again. They very badly bruised up. I had to do surgery on them.
Yeah, watering is definitely an issue. Make sure the water hose is not hot the water is not hot coming out of the hose. And even if it starts getting cold, wait a couple seconds and just make sure. Put your hand right in front of it and fill it. because that hose gets really hot and that water going through it can hurt your plants, and also too much pressure on your sprayer.
Yeah.
It's better to water if you can from below. Yeah.
And so I had one of those.
pressure wash
I had one of those heads on, like on the end of my. I would just take that off if you're in the garden.
Yes. When he I wanted to wash my hands after we prepared the garden beds, and he hit me with that. I was like, ouch. I'm like, poor plants.
I can only imagine what the plants had to deal with. Yeah.
I know, they were sad, but they popped back up, so I'm very excited to get you and your family growing out there in the garden. So
Yes. When should we expect some? When should everybody expect some produce this time of year? Yeah.
I'd say about another 60 days. Yeah.
Okay.
So
just in time for me to leave and go to college is what,
oh,
what you're
no.
saying. No, I'm sure they'll have some fresh produce at USC.
Oh yeah. Well, you're very close to it, so you can always come home.
I don't know about that.
Yes, and I'm very excited that you're graduating. Yeah.
Yesterday was my last day of high school. I know it's kind of weird for me to be on a radio show. Everybody always says you're very young for what you do, which I totally agree. But just graduated, went out to I was at Spring Hill High School out in Chapin, so it was fun. We graduate on May 29th. It's like a 2-week period from the last day of school to the graduation. So
That is so exciting. I can barely remember graduating.
That was
long time ago.
Yeah. All right, so you can also comment or watch on YouTube or Facebook, Grow Your Garden with Sal. And
yeah. Let us call us up, ask us some questions. One of the biggest questions I got right now is it too late to plant? No, you can still plant. And we succession plant every 2 weeks up until about the end, well, I'd say about mid-July. So come out, get your plants. We've got some good deals going on right now. We've got $20 a tray on plants, so that's $5 off. We got $1 off Bonnie plants. So got some really great deals out there today.
Well, we'll when we come back from the break here in just a moment, let's talk about what we have going on at the farm today and this week. As a reminder, you can always go online at growyourgardenwithsal.com. So many different things, events, planning. If you want to go on there, you can see all the events. You can see all the subscription boxes. You can see all the seeds, everything you could ever ask for. Sorry?
The classes, too.
Yes, yeah, the events and classes. So, yeah, I think you can go on there, even if you don't plan on purchasing anything. There's a lot of good information, and, so I feel like, I don't know, there's a lot of things going on this morning. It's a very hectic time of year with graduations happening and all that, but, so we'll, I was thinking, so we're going to have my graduation party. We're going to do, like, our own food. I was thinking about getting H&J Cattle to get me, I don't know what they have. Just some I know what they have. Like a Wagyu steak quesadilla.
Ooh, that would be great.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, that would be awesome. And you know what? I am one of their top sellers.
I saw that. So
I was so excited.
Yeah, if you ever are interested in getting H&J Cattle, which, by the way, if you haven't already, best cow in the world.
Yes.
They got some really good Wagyu and Hereford meat, and they sell it at Sal's store. They have a very stocked freezer in the store.
Or you can order online, too.
You can order online, pick up at Sal's store. Whatever you want to do, it's right there for you.
Yeah.
And I think I'm going to have to pick myself up some today.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Should I buy out your freezer?
You should take, just the whole freezer. That'd be
I'll just take the freezer. I actually need a freezer.
That would be a kale of a party.
Yeah.
A kale.
Yes, it'll be fun. But a lot more coming up after this short break. And, so we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
When it needs to come down, call the pros who get it done right. From porches to pools, houses to sidewalks. If you want it gone, it's gone. Fast, professional, committed to top quality service. We handle residential, commercial, even emergency jobs. Demolition Services LLC, locally owned and ready to work. Call 803-553-8453 and let's clear the way today.
Tradition and quality. That's what you get with H&J Cattle Company, where local third-generation farmers ensure you receive the finest beef in South Carolina. Our registered Hereford and Wagyu cattle are raised with sustainable practices without growth hormones, antibiotics, or animal byproducts. Taste the difference with the highest quality beef guaranteed. Order now at HandJCattle.com or on Instagram and Facebook at H&J Cattle. Again, HandJCattle.com, where ethics meets quality.
Hi, I'm Dondi Mercer-Plank. Whether you're a seasoned gardener or just starting, let me introduce you to Grow Your Garden with Sal, your go-to spot for everything you need this season. As a South Carolina certified farm, they offer locally grown vegetable seedlings, plants, and seeds to help your garden thrive. And don't worry if you don't have a green thumb, Sal and her team will teach you how to grow with confidence. Shop online at growyourgardenwithsal.com or stop by 113 Hilltop Drive in Columbia.
Forever
Y'all, welcome back in on this beautiful day, and we have got somebody super special that just called in with the purple mushroom, because we are interviewing several farms that's going to be on the Ag and Art Tour in Richland County, June 7th and 8th.
Well, I will say we are going to be featuring a lot of good stuff at your farm.
Yeah, my farm too, yeah.
So there's a lot of farms. You can find all the farms at agandarttour.com/Richland. It's a really cool site. You can see everything all the different things, and I think I've said things 6 times in the last minute, but no, you can see all the stuff,
mules, the
stuff
goats,
that all the farms have. But specifically, we want to talk right now about our caller and
the purple mushroom, which is really close to me. Hey, Katrina, how you doing?
Now, good morning, and guests. I am doing well, thank you. Thank you once again for having me on the show. I appreciate it so very much.
Yay, I'm so excited that you're on the art tour. This is the Ag and Art Tour. This is second year, right?
This is my second year. So my first year, they let me do just Saturday to see how it was going to go, and of course it went absolutely phenomenal. And so this year we're going to do a repeat, but we're going to have Saturday and Sunday with some beautiful vendors, some beautiful artists that will also be at the site. We're going to do a small mushroom growing class, as well as teach about mushroom compost, how to make your own mushroom compost. So I'm excited. I'm excited about this year Ag and Art event. And so, yes, we are definitely close to one another. And as they come in, we do let them know that you are up the street, as well as Gardener's Outpost that's down the street. But we just try to get them in a direction so they can hit all of us while they're here, right off the highway. Yes.
And a lot of people get kits offline and are very unsuccessful growing the mushrooms, but your kits are so easy, and you break it down to them, you give them help, and very affordable, too, to have your own mushrooms growing right there at your house.
It's super awesome to have it. You have that, I just call it a mushroom growing experience. Mm-hmm. And so the kit has everything that you need. All you have to do is just open it and spritz it, a few times a day. And then after a few days, you will have success. You will have success.
You
growing your own mushrooms. Yes, yes. And plus, I'm local, so if you have any questions, you are more than welcome to call me. And, they send me pictures, and we'll see what the issue may be. And sometimes it's just, it's too constrained. You just have to open it up a little more, spritz a little more water. But, if your kit's not working, we call it bringing it back home. And then I will fruit it. I will fruit it, and I will let them take another kit that's already on its way fruiting.
And a lot of times it's just as people put it in the window where it's too hot, or put it, I think temperature sometimes is just putting it in the wrong location in the house.
Yeah, that's right. I try to explain it to them. You know, it's not a plant. They're not gonna like full sun. And no, they don't want to be in total darkness either. And I know they've been reading some things, but if we can get past that, it will do its thing. So just place it in the interior of your home, like on a shelf or a bookshelf, a kitchen table, or kitchen counter. So number one, you will be reminded to spritz it like you're supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
And then number two is able to get the ambient light that's in the house that's required for it.
Yeah, Google can be dangerous. Go to the expert and learn how to actually.
Yes,
exactly. So, what time are you going to start out at the on Saturday on the 7th?
9 a.m.
Yay.
We're going to be there at 9 a.m. Yes. And so we have a food truck. Cluck Wright is going to be there, and I'm excited. About the additional, vendors and artists that will be there. We're going to have Arapel Wellness.
Mm-hmm.
She's serving up the most beautiful, tasty herbal teas.
Ooh.
We have a few artists on hand. We have Art Farm Project. We have Taylor with Liberation is Lit. So we have a beautiful array of individuals that's going to be there, ready to, meet the community, meet the individuals.
That's so great. And you have also like mushroom tea and mushroom coffee and different things people can purchase on site from your... And they can actually do it anytime, but it's great to come out on the Ag Tour too, and because there's so much extra stuff going on.
That's right. We definitely have those. We have value-added products, mushroom coffee, mushroom tea, blended honey, tinctures, spices, batter, because people always say, well, what do you do with your mushrooms? So now I just made, the purple mushroom umami magic breading. So you can bread them, you can fry them, you can keep it easy, you can keep it simple. So yes, and so today I'm driving, so I hope you can hear me pretty well. I'm headed to the Iris Festival in Sumter.
Ooh, that's fun. Did you wear a kilt?
No, Iris. The flower.
Well, we really... So y'all check her out if y'all in Sumter and listening in. She's going to be out there. And so tell everybody how to get in touch with you.
So our brick and mortar spot, our indoor urban mushroom farm is located at 618 Prescott Road in Columbia. We also have a website, thepurplemushroom.com, and we're on different social media platforms, Instagram, TikTok, and I just started my YouTube channel. So once again, it's still thepurplemushroom.com, as well as our podcast, which is called 4 Minutes, and it's just a short podcast, just answering some questions that I'm receiving, talking about being pretty much a solopreneur in the mushroom world and what that looks like. And so I'm excited. We have some new things, and I appreciate you once again, Sal, for allowing this platform for me to express and tell everyone, your audience, what I have going on at the Purple Mushroom.
Oh, that's so great. And we'll share these links, too, in the description area and also on Facebook. So when you get a second, text me the link to your YouTube or podcast, and we'll get that on there, too.
You're beautiful. I would definitely do that.
And sell big today. Everybody come out and see
I'm looking forward to it.
Yay!
Yeah.
Thank you so much, honey. Thanks for being a part of the farming community.
Oh, I appreciate it. It's always wonderful to share with my farmer friends. Y'all have a wonderful day, okay?
You as well. Thank you.
You too, hon. Well, that
Yes.
is so exciting. I mean, her mushrooms are so tasty. I need to get out there and get some. Now that she says she has the breading for the mushrooms, too, oh, my gosh.
I'm not a huge fan of mushrooms, but, I don't know. It kind of is making me change my mind.
It's really good. And very, very healthy for you, too.
Yeah.
Very healthy.
So, quick question from YouTube from Miss Valerie. She says, Sal, is it okay to grow elderberry bushes where my chickens roam? I don't want to poison my chickens. I don't want you to poison your chickens either.
I would say probably no because, well, number one, yeah, they could get poisoned by the elderberries. They're not as likely to eat them, but also they're going to eat all your elderberries if they do want to eat them, and then you won't have any. So I probably wouldn't grow them together. Or have chickens with the elderberries. And also the nitrogen may be a little too much from the chicken poo.
I don't know why we don't just grow stuff. I'm not sure what her situation is, but why do we not grow? Why do we not have gardens on our roofs?
That would be great.
Yeah, I don't see why that's a bad idea.
Of course, when we put all that dirt in y'all's in y'all's bin, it kind of imploded.
Yes, we forgot to talk about that. Whenever see, that was my father admitted that he did not put it together correctly. So,
well, hey, wire ties and duct tape fix everything.
Yeah, it was zip ties and duct tape.
Yeah,
zip ties and bags and yeah.
Yes, it was funny, but we got it done, didn't we?
We did. If you are just joining us, you can call into the show 803-799-8255, 803-799-TALK. That'll get you right here on Grow Your Garden with Sal. I'm Josh. Across from me is Sal.
And I'm Sal.
Yes. The ultimate gardener. I am not the ultimate gardener. I am just the inspiring gardener, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
Anyways, you can also comment on YouTube, Facebook. We'll answer your questions right there. But so yeah, we're kind of running out of plants for our plant of the week. So
yeah, and there's a lot of plants, but it gets repetitive sometimes because right now it's hot weather, so it's time to get your okra, your moringa, which we got the moringas right now at the store, and we hope to have a moringa class next week. But if you want to come in the store and purchase a moringa, then you can come in and we'll talk to you about it. It's an amazing tree. It's the tree of life. It's got everything on that tree necessary to survive. It's got all your amino acids. Does it
have meat?
All your vitamins. Well, amino acids are your protein.
Yes.
So it's got all the protein. The whole part of the tree is edible. And unlike a lot of things, trees you think take forever to grow, this one can grow potentially 30 feet in one season.
Wow.
It grows potentially 6 inches every 24 hours.
Wow. Anyways, so we don't know what our plant of the week is going to be today. So my idea is everybody can call in, give us ideas for the plant of the week, and if you're the lucky winner, if you can name a plant that we have not named, maybe we can get you a little prize. Yeah. I think that might be a good idea. Maybe we can get you
a Sal's Garden Bucks.
Yes, that sounds good.
Yeah.
So we'll do that little competition. If you can name a plant that we have not named, and, it doesn't have to be that crazy. We're not going to go back and look through every single show, but thanks for joining us. We'll be right back after this bottom of the hour break on Grow Your Garden with Sal.
Discover Ascension Lutheran Church, a hidden gem in Columbia where history, beauty, and faith come together. Admire the stunning Gothic architecture and breathtaking stained glass windows, including a rare Tiffany masterpiece above the altar. Experience a traditional Lutheran service with a vibrant twist, led by the passionate and inspiring Reverend Pastor Jackie Utley. Join us at 827 Wildwood Ave in Columbia. Come see, worship, and be inspired.
It's a beautiful morning here on Millwood Avenue in downtown Columbia, don't you think?
It is real pretty.
I think it's really pretty, and I think it's not too warm. It's only like 75, so.
Yeah, it was terrible yesterday. It was so humid.
Well, if you're just tuning in now, you're listening to Grow Your Garden with Sal. I'm Josh. That's Sal sitting across from me. We'll be on until 9 a.m., not 9 p.m. That's a
long show.
We'll be on until 9 a.m., and then after this, it'll be Casey Whitener and Rex Hurst right on SC.
Yay!
Right here on the
you're
point.
writing on.
Yes. Are you gonna write a book, Sal?
I should.
Yeah.
Maybe when I retire.
When's that gonna be?
Never. Us farmers, we
All right, so we didn't get any calls about about the plants of the week.
Yep, not yet, because everybody wakes up about 8:30.
But that being said, somebody utilized our chat in our YouTube.
Yeah, Jose.
Jose, we think it's Jose.
Yeah.
Cube Surfer mentioned the plants zucchini.
Zucchini. We have not had zucchini.
I don't
on
think
here
we
yet.
have. So I think Cube Surfer wins.
You know what? I cannot wait to get one of those giant zucchinis, because the one thing about zucchini, if you leave it there and forget about it, the next day it's going to be as big as a baseball bat. I cannot wait to get one of those big, gigantic zucchinis out to my guinea pigs and just set it in front of them and just have like a guinea pig buffet. That's going to be so much fun.
Okay, so we got duped. It's not Jose.
Oh, it's not Jose. Who is it?
They said their name is Amber, not Jose.
Amber. Hey, Amber.
Thank you for
We messed
commenting.
that up.
Yeah, I guess we messed it up. We I don't know. The names messed us up. We'll just go by Cube Surfer, or we'll go by Amber.
Thank you, Amber. Thank you. I love zucchini.
Thank you so much for your comment.
And comment and tell us what you do with the zucchini. If you make zucchini bread, or I love grilled zucchini.
Oh my, we broil it, and we we slice it thin, not thin, but about couple, like 2 centimeters tall, and we put it in the oven with squash and salt, pepper, I don't even know. My dad makes it, but it's really good.
Yeah,
really
we put
good.
like garlic, like slice it,
Yep.
and then put garlic and butter on it and put it on the grill. Oh, it's heaven. It's just so good. And you can do the zucchini noodles too. Yeah, instead of pasta, it'd be super healthy.
Amber says the big zucchini are great for lasagna.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Amber, please make me some lasagna.
I was gonna say.
I'll provide the zucchini.
So we have an oven in the studio in the kitchen here. So if you want to, we could probably get that in. If you, I mean, I wouldn't make you, but if you wanted to come in and give us some lasagna, you're welcome to.
Yeah, we even put you on the show.
Yes, we do have an extra
And
microphone.
we'll go
here.
eat, and then you run the show.
Yeah, that'd be fun. All right, so continuing on with our guests, we're so appreciative that people call in.
We got another farm on the line
Another
for
farm.
the Ag and Art Tour.
And I got to mention something. I will be hosting the show on June 7th. Yes, June 7th. And that's the Ag and Art Tour Day. Sal will be at the farm. She'll call in, but I'll be hosting the show, and we'll have Megan and Swan be in the studio with me. And we'll take calls from farms if they're not busy. I'm not going to.
Yeah, and they're also, Swan and Megan's going around and calling y'all folks that's on the Richland County Ag Tour and getting some information. So when they call, it's they're calling for us so that we can get the information out there on June the 7th.
Yeah, at our farm, Grow Your Garden with Sal, we're really trying to be a leader in the agricultural space as far as Richland County, because after all, it really comes down to the fact that, some people don't have resources. We have the resource of the radio station, and that's great.
And we want to share it with y'all.
Yeah. It's not all about Sal's farm. It's about getting people involved in farming and teaching people how to do it. And so we go around, we ask questions, and sometimes we have people join our show. And so, Sal, tell us about who we have on this morning.
So this is Linda with the Purple Tutor. Hey, honey.
Purple Tutor. Welcome in.
Good morning, Sal. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Let me get my ears up a little bit. There we go. Hey, what you got going on down there? Now, you're in Blythewood.
Yep. We're in Blythewood on Langford Road. We've got, we're just beginning to harvest our summer flowers.
Ooh.
We grow flowers both for the florists in town, and we grow for subscriptions. We offer basically a flower CSA type of arrangement.
Oh, cool.
Where people can get deliveries once a week. So now, go ahead.
Do you drop them off?
Yes, we deliver them.
Oh, okay, that's really nice.
Yeah.
And so it varies from month to month, week to week. You get different...
different things depending on what looks the best in the field.
Oh, that is awesome. So if you have a church or an office, or you just want some beautiful flowers, so what's going on with you with the Ag Tour? What kind of events and what can people come out there and see at your farm? Your beautiful, beautiful place, the beautiful flowers.
Thank you. We are going to have guided tours, and we're going to orient it around a day in the life of a flower farmer. So we're going to have a tour at 11 on Saturday and one at 2, and then one at 1 o'clock on Sunday, where we take you through and show you how we go about our day, harvesting the flowers, taking them into our processing shed, getting them ready, and making the bouquets, and getting them ready for delivery.
That's so cool. So it's really going to be hands-on, right?
Yes, so there'll be a lot of steps that people can see. If they've ever wondered what it was like to be a flower farmer, they'll know.
And it's a lot of work. You put your blood and sweat into it, and this is not something that you can just leave for a day, or you got a cold and you can't be out there. You've got to be out there watering and taking care and weeding, and just and that's just a fraction of the stuff you have to do.
Exactly, and each flower has its own characteristics, so you have to learn them all so that you can cut them at the right time to maximize their vase life.
It is. I just have to give y'all so much kudos because I do vegetable plants, of course, and it's like I feel it's a lot easier because the flowers have got so many different types and so many different whether they need water or don't need water, or they're hot or they're cold, or they're it's because I can't even imagine. It seems like hundreds of different things that you've got to know in order to or different varieties. What I meant. It's complicated, but it's so interesting. And there are a lot of people in town that are interested. We also offer classes in growing peonies in April, and then we have classes in June for growing dahlias. Ooh. So those are hands-on at the farm workshops.
We appreciate your call very much.
Let's can you tell them how to get in touch with you?
Sure. You can get on our website. It's www.purpletutor.com. Sign up for our newsletter, and we'll send you an email newsletter about once a month.
Yes, I'm definitely getting signed up. I am so excited to have you on the tour and to be a part of it. And and everybody, Blythewood's not that far away from Columbia. Downtown Columbia, maybe a 20-minute drive.
Yeah, and correct me if I'm wrong in any of this information. I'm going off what's on the Ag and Art Tour website, but you're located at 787 Langford Road in Blythewood. You're open from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturday and 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. on Sunday.
Correct. That's correct.
All right, well, make your plans. Stop by. There's a lot of farms, and I'm going to kind of go through them since we have a little bit of time. We appreciate your call so much. Thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you so much, Linda.
So I'm going to go through them, and I'm going to kind of tell you where they are. A lot of them are actually in Blythewood. I would say about a lot of them. So we have, I think, so you're going to have to correct me on these names. Because
if I can.
Double A Farms, LLC.
Yes, okay. And he's calling in next week.
Very good. They're on Bluff Road in Columbia. And then we have Blossom Plant and Produce, 1920 Blossom Street in Columbia. And then Cottle Strawberry Farm, that's Garner's Ferry Road in Hopkins. And then we have Crooked Cedar Farm, that's on Lawhorn Road in Blythewood.
They are such a nice couple, and they get their seeds and plants from me, and they are fantastic. And they've got a real cool variety of plants growing outside their greenhouse too. So that's going to be fun. They're going to be on next week too.
We have Doco Farm, Cedar Creek Road in Blythewood. We have Fable Farms. I'm not even going to try to say that word of their name. They're in Winsboro. We'll say
Hennett Road. Yeah, they've got a great event barn. It's beautiful. He's known for growing garlic. He's got rams, sheep, and geese. So yeah, beautiful farm. Not that far, and a beautiful drive up Monticello Road.
Yep. So then we have the Gardener's Outpost. That's Franklin Street in Columbia. And then we have Grow Your Garden with Sal. The best you can ask for. Grow Your Garden with Sal.
Yay!
That's at 113 Hilltop Drive in Columbia.
And we're going to have the best peanuts in the world there, too. So if you love boiled peanuts, come out and see us. It's so good.
I'm kind of nervous about something. Well, I'm not nervous. So I won't be able to be at the farm on the Ag and Art Tour day.
I
have to go down to Georgia for my grandmother's 80th birthday. Anyways, I was wondering if maybe you guys could bring in some boiled peanuts into the studio.
Oh, definitely. And I might have some next week. So, So if y'all are interested in those boiled peanuts, come out Friday and Saturday next week and the Ag Tour.
Yes. All right, so Lakewood Tree Farm, Sid Bickley Road in Chapin. They have a lot of Christmas trees.
Ooh.
Yes. Lewis
That's
and
nice.
Clark is on Hughie Street in Columbia.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Bunky's Market, Garner's Ferry Road in Eastover.
Everybody loves them.
Yes, they do. One Hubcap Farm in Muller Road in Blythewood. We talked to them last week.
Last week.
Then we have Paradise Cave at Plantation, Langford Road in Blythewood. The Pooper Turtle.
The poop.
The Purple Tutor Farm on Langford Road. We just spoke to her a couple minutes ago. Stormwater Studios on Pendleton Street in Columbia. The Living Right Foundations Farm at Senate's End. It's on Senate Street in Columbia. And then the Purple Mushroom on Prescott Road in Columbia. So it's going to be great.
Yeah, mark your calendars because it's going to be a fantastic weekend. So definitely come by and so
Plan your trip.
exactly.
Plan your trip, and you can go online at agonartour.com/Richland.
Yep, they got maps.
Yes, they do have maps. MapQuest.
MapQuest, yes.
Be right back.
15 years, the Original Landscape Supply in Chapin has provided gardeners with top-quality organic soil, mulch, and sand. Whether you're planting flowers, vegetables, or shrubs, we have what you need to grow strong, beautiful plants. Visit theoriginallandscapesupply.com to give your garden the best.
Are you getting baby chicks this season? Then listen up. There's a common problem called pasty butt. It happens when waste sticks to their bottom and blocks things up. It might seem small, but if left untreated, it can be deadly. That's why we created Pasty Butt Chick Solution, a South Carolina certified supplement with probiotics added to their feed to help keep your chicks healthy and growing strong. Just sprinkle 1 tablespoon per 6 chicks once a day. Order online at pastybuttchick.com or stop by 113 Hilltop Drive in Columbia.
Everybody, welcome back in. This is a beautiful day to come out and garden, and I want to tell you about a class that we're having at the Big Red Barn Veteran Retreat on Lorick Road. It's at 8:30 Lorick Road. Tomorrow is a totally free class. It's 2:30 to 3:30. I just see on my website it says it's 2:30 to 2:35, so that would be a quick class. No, it's not. I have to I have to fix that. The free class is on starting your summer garden. The Big Red Barn Veteran Retreat's a great resource in our community. So they help out our veterans, and I am the garden manager out there, and we're going to be planting and pulling out some stuff out of the winter crops out of the beds and then planting some more summer crops. So come out, get some tips, bring some gloves, come help us in the garden for an hour. It'll be a lot of fun.
So it's 2:30 to 3:30.
Yes.
Good. I just fixed it on your website.
Oh, man. He's like magic, Josh. I just can call him and be like, hey, can you get this done? And it's done. It's like poof. You're like a genie.
I don't know about all that, but I sure do appreciate it. So 113 Hilltop Drive in Columbia is where you can go out today. You're open from what time?
11:30 to 3:30 today. 11:30 to 3. I'm sorry. 11:30 to 3.
You'll probably be out there.
I'm all mixed, but we'll be out there for a while.
So 11:30 to 3 today. There's is there a class today at the farm or no?
Not a formal class, but if you want to come out and learn about the moringa tree and get a tree, we've got them right now while they're small, $8. So the price will go up. Yeah, the Tree of Life. It's got everything on there. And I tell you, Dondi Mercer Plank, and I did a video that's on her channel, Dondi Mercer Plank on Cam, about the moringa tree, and it's like almost gone viral. It's like got lots and lots and lots and lots of likes.
So I will mention that there is no specific class, but there's always stuff to learn. The Tree of Life, moringa.
Yeah, it is.
So it's not too late to plant your stuff, your plants yet. So that means it's not too late to buy your soil and buy your seedlings and buy your seeds.
And we got a greenhouse. We still got a lot of plants left, so come down, get some good deals. Get the Amelia, which is a heavy hitter tomato. If you accidentally messed up, I know a couple people said the landscape people came over and weed eated their garden. and they have to replant, or some people watered too hard or forgot to water. It's not too late. Come back, get some replacement plants at a discount today. Certified grown.
So it's not too late if you have a couple of garden beds or whatever you have to get some soil. We have the best prices in town, Black Cow and Sungrow.
And Sungrow, yes. So come out, get the best soil, learn about soil. We've got pamphlets we can hand out too. And we're also going to have a class on raising guinea pigs coming up. And we have guinea pigs to rehome. The rehoming fee's $25. If you're new to farming and you want to venture out into just some exotic different things, come out and see the guinea pigs. They're a lot of fun. We can tell you a lot about them. You can take the class and not get a guinea pig. It's totally fine. But definitely come out, feed the guinea pigs. They're a lot of fun.
Yeah, they are, but you have too many of them.
I do have too many of them. We did have an accident. Again,
they were all accidents.
They were all accident. But yeah, the story is like most of the guinea pigs were supposed to be male, and most of them were female and came pregnant.
Story of my life.
Yeah. So we had a lot of guinea pigs. So we rehomed all those guinea pigs to great homes, and now we did accidentally missex one of the boys.
Yes.
And we got another litter of guinea pigs again. But we've rehomed about half of them. They're going to really good homes, and we communicate with you and talk to you through things. The main thing to think about with guinea pigs is that they eat almost 3 pounds of food a day. So they have to have food in front of them all the time. It's not like a dog where you feed in the morning and at night. Chickens are the same way. Turkeys are the same way. Horses, they've got to have hay in front of them. So, these animals are it's a little different than a dog or a cat where you just feed them, twice a day and then go sit on the sofa.
Yeah, different for sure. So there's a lot going on at the farm, and it's a perfect time of year. Go by 113 Hilltop Drive in Columbia. You can order online at growyourgardenwithsal.com. There's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, and we got bean seeds, so it's been real popular. String beans, butter beans. We've got some Kleiman speckled butter beans for the first time in a while. We got Valencia and Gregory peanuts that you can put in the ground and put in pots.
Are those difficult to grow?
No. Not difficult at all. Now, growing up, we harvested peanuts. That was one big crop my dad would do, and we did them in the ground, in the sand, and there was a lot of fire ants. I hated that. So, yeah, I like eating peanuts, but I haven't grown peanuts in a while because of the horrors of my childhood.
Yeah, we were talking a little bit about the exotic animals and stuff, and I know you probably wouldn't necessarily tell me to say this on the air, but I will say it's always difficult whenever you lose an animal, and we will say that if you've ever been to the farm, you know that we have or Sal has 3 mules, a horse, and 2 donkeys. Well, today one of the youngest animals and by far Russell, one of the donkeys, passed away yesterday. Unexpectedly.
It was really bad.
And it's kind of like when you have a dog. Obviously, you don't cuddle with your donkey, but it's a family member. He was alive for 22 years.
22 years. It was really, really hard. He went down real quick. He had a condition that he was born with called wobbler syndrome, and it caused paralysis in his back legs, but he's always been doing good.
Yeah.
But I guess due to arthritis, it pitched off the nerve.
So it's a terrible situation.
It's very, very heartbreaking. So yeah.
I thought I'd say that not because we need your sympathy.
No, we don't want to bring you down. We don't want to bring you down.
I do want to say there's a good part to gardening, but there's also there's highs and there's lows about everything.
There is.
And you're gonna have years where you don't have a ton of output in your garden. You're gonna have 2 years when you lose money because you couldn't have a bunch of produce or you didn't water enough.
Rain for weeks and weeks on end, or you got a hailstorm. Yeah, so I
don't say that to bring you down, but I say that because there's a lot of things, and the thing with Russell, he was he lived a great life, and
he did.
It's one of those things where you just have to talk about it because there's highs and there's lows about everything, and farming is a tough one because you have, as far as animals go, you have you build a connection just like you build a connection with a dog, and he's a really I only saw him
He
probably
was
15
everybody's
times.
favorite.
Yeah.
He really was a really, really sweet donkey. So if you see us crying on the farm today, it's been off and on for so it's definitely so. Yeah.
Well, but it'll be all right. We'll all get through it, and we'll grow some stuff, and maybe we can grow a moringa tree in honor of Russell this year.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, pick some flowers. Yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah, and we really appreciate everybody for coming out and come out, see the mules today. Get your plants. This is you can plant all the way into July, but it gets awfully hot right now in that greenhouse. So we're moving out plants and got a really good deals on them. Really, really good deals.
Well, if you have any questions, you can always call Sal.
Yep.
Contact information's on the website, or you can just search up Grow Your Garden with Sal on Google. Everything will be right there.
Yeah. We're always here to help you. Text me, call me. We're always ready to get your garden started.
As we're running out of time here, I also want to say that we have Sal has a product called Pasty Butt.
Yes.
Pasty Butt Chick Solution, and if you're getting baby chicks this season, I should say, that's what you need. Get it before it's too late, and it's a Pasty Butt is a common. I'll just read what
go ahead.
I made the commercial. It's a common problem in baby chicks. What happens is their waist sticks to their bottoms and it blocks up their passageways, I will say.
Yes. So it's a common problem. When you go to the store and you buy a baby chick or buy a baby chick from a farm and you're raising it, the hen's not doing it, you're doing it. So this just gives them a little extra. Just helps them out a whole lot. I mean, Pasty Butt is really deadly to chicks, and so great stuff.
Well, you can find that online at pastybuttchick.com.
Yep.
Or it's very affordable, and you can go into. There's many stores that have them around the state, but you have them at your farm, Grow Your Garden with Sal, and 113 Hilltop Drive. So it's been a great show. Thank you for all the calls. Thank you for all the comments on our YouTube and Facebook, and we'll be back next week as always. We've been doing it since the middle of September.
Yes, it's been a while, so it's exciting.
Yes, I've only missed one show. You've been here every single week.
I have, but I'm gonna miss one show in June.
Oh yeah, yes, yeah. We'll be even then, and it's all right. Then we can both take a week off sometime.
I don't know about that.
We'll
have to ask Kev.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. That. I always want to be here, though, right?
Yeah. No, we always want to be here for sure. No, we have a really good time, and it makes it so much better when we have callers and we have people come in. I think this is probably one of those times. We haven't been around for a full year yet, but I think this is going to be one of those times where this time of year is probably going to be our favorite because we have everything going on. It's the busiest time of the year. And we have all these farms calling in. We get to hear about so many different things.
Yes.
So I think this is going to be a time that we look back at and really enjoy it. So we're going to our last break, obviously. I mean, we're going to the end of the show here in about 30-something seconds. Music's about to start. So we'll sign off here in just a couple seconds. But thank you, Sal. Thank you for having me, as always. Thank you for coming into the studio.
Thank you for being the best producer, and thank you to all you gardeners for out there listening. We really appreciate it.
And we couldn't do it without you. We could not do it without your support. There's always volunteer opportunities if you're looking to get involved.
Yes.
Just like I said, contact Sal at growyourgardenwithsal.com. So
sign up for that free class tomorrow at the Big Red Barn and see what those folks do. So thank you so much, and see you soon.
Yeah, we'll be right back, 8 a.m. Saturday mornings.